something Shanny and Rev will never know, about, obviously. But I managed to watch a little bit of their. I'm about ready to get started to go back to the yard to fuel up so I can turn my van back in. Saw a few of their, a little bit of their live streams because, oof. I don't think I missed too much though. I am probably going to be on a Dragonflight kick for probably the next coming week because holy shit, that game was fun. Last night it was a complete dumpster fire, but it was so much fun. I would do it again. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Because what they're doing is for Dragonflight, they're offering what's called Twitch drops, which means that if you watch 4 hours of a Twitch live stream that has the drops enabled, you get a free prize. Now, the first one that they did was called the Dragon Kite Pet, and I got that one. And today's Twitch drop, or the one that they're doing right now, is a mount, Feldrake mount. And so last night, because when Dragonflight launched, I was sitting there, I was in game, I was ready to go. There was a whole bunch of us. I took some bunch of screenshots. There was dragons. People were on all kinds of dragon mounts. It was amazing. And we all hurried up, got the quest to go to the Dragon Isles, got on the Zeppelin, and got in the loading screen for the map, get ready to go to the Dragon Isles, and then it all went to poo-poo. The server started burning, the hamster died on its wheel. Everyone who was on the boat, who was on the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar, got yeeted back to Orgrimmar. We weren't even returned to the Zeppelin Tower. We were a little bit away from the Zeppelin Tower. And then the world servers crashed. And so we're sitting there. I'm watching Talius and Evitel, which I'm actually subscribed to them. They're my only Twitch sub that I have. And so I was watching them to get a majority of my Feldrake mount. And then I switched over to Asmongold when they got off. But, oh my god, we were sitting there waiting for the world servers to come back on so we could all go play the game. And we managed to get Taliesin to go onto the US forums because he lives in Britain. So normally he's defaulted to the EU forums. But he managed to get on the US forums, and it was just a shit show on the US forums. Everybody was bitching about it. It was just like, oh my god, I love this. It was so much fun. And then when I actually got to get in the game, because it took me probably about an hour after launch to get back in there. They tried to say it was an authentication issue, and it's like, no, not an authentication issue. It's just everybody was on at the same time. But yeah, everyone was complaining and griping and stuff, and I was like, this is fun. I was like, this is hilarious. It's like, I'm not even playing the game. I'm having a shit ton of fun. But yeah, once I got in there, I did manage to completely max out my dragon flying. So I got all the glyphs, got it all leveled up. So now I can work on leveling. I actually got my panda to level 62 before I had to go to bed. And then, of course, I woke up late because I stayed up late. But yeah, today I have managed to see a little bit of the streams that Shani put out because, I can only listen to her in small bursts before she gets my blood pressure rising because, woman is a hypocritical bitch who has the audacity to tell someone else how to raise their children and how they should take care of their children when her sons both were taken away multiple times. And she sits there and goes, oh, well, if I could go back, I wouldn't have paid attention to them. I would have paid attention to them, not the internet. And it's like, well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. But you have absolutely no right to tell a woman the situation just because she has kids. And it turns out kids, she had twins, and they were born early, and so the twins were actually in the NICU at the time. You can't sit there and stay in the NICU the entire time. You have to, and she has to take care of herself too, while the twins are being taken care of by the medical staff. And also, I'm so sorry that you never had a partner to help you take care of your children, but there are some people that actually have husbands and partners that will help them take care of the babies. Lauren Z-Side is one. She had a baby probably about a year ago, I want to say. Melody's a year and a half old now. But she's online all the time. She's making YouTube videos because that's her career. And her husband helps her take care of the baby. And also she manages to do it around the baby schedule. So yeah, Shani, you're full of shit. And then of course, she's sitting there talking about, oh, you guys have no right to ask for my medical records or anything like that. And it's like, no. If anybody, I would say this about anybody, even like Irate Alex or anything like that, which I can see that he has a physical disability, just like I can see like Good Times with Scar has a physical disability. If you are using your disability to try and wheedle donations out of people, then yes, the people who are donating have the right to question it. They have the right to ask for proof because they are giving you financial compensation for a condition that you claim that you have. And if you do not have the proof of a diagnosis, then you are scamming people. That's what it is. You are scamming people. And I know why you don't want to because you don't even have to post like, your address or anything or your doctor's name or anything. Just post like a medical document that shows that you have been diagnosed with this, and this. You did it before when you had to take your I will not beat my husband courses or I will not beat my boyfriend courses. And they gave you that whole blurb about what you possibly have as far as psychological issues. Because you were wanting to say, hey, look, all the way down at the bottom in the very footnote, I got BPD. Because you wanted to prove that to people. But yet you cannot prove that you have anything else. You cannot prove that you have cancer. You cannot prove that you have any of these other diagnoses that you claim that you have. You can't even prove that you have fibromyalgia. Because you've never seen a rheumatologist. So yes, if you are asking for donations based on your medical diagnosis and your illnesses that you have, and you are claiming that you cannot work because of these illnesses, then yes, people have the right to ask for proof. Anybody who is wanting to help financially compensate you based on these illnesses, they have the right to ask for proof. I mean, you don't have to provide it, but they also don't have to believe you. Nobody has to believe you. Nobody has to believe me. Nobody has to believe anybody on the internet. Hell, half the time, I don't believe most of the people on the internet. Because people just get on the internet and tell lies. That's what they do. People just get on the internet and they tell lies. That's why I never tell anybody, hey, I'm this paragon of truth and decency and I'm this, and this. I never claim to be that. I'm a fucking bitch, and if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. End of story. There you go. But when you're wanting to claim that you are this extremely sick woman to get sympathy from people and to get donations from people, and then you refuse to provide any type of documented proof to those people, then yeah, you are scamming them. You are a scam. You're a scam artist. I hate to tell you that, but it's true. It's true. It's damn true. But I just might, if I'm getting home and I'm still feeling fired up about it, I might go online and look at her shorter stream where she's talking about that one lady, barbecue chicken or whatever her name is. Tasty name, by the way. Before I get on and start just no-lifing Dragonflight. Because I know I haven't streamed in a while, and I know I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and so I think it's overdue, and I really need to get back on to making my haunted TikTok compilations again. Because I know I haven't made a lot of those recently. So, I'm going to be getting off soon, going home. Like I said, I may fire up a stream and decide to look at her shorter stream. and react to it. I don't know. I will see how I feel when I get to the house. I may just decide to get on Dragonflight and start no-lifing myself on Dragonflight because fucking hell, the game it's fun, especially when you got dragon riding. That thing's fun as hell. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Mine started out really because I stayed up to about 10 o'clock last night, so I only got about 4.5, maybe 5 hours of sleep. And my alarm didn't go off this morning. So my manager had to call me and be like, "Where are you?" "Oh, no, my alarm didn't go off." Yeah, it was a terrible. I gotta remember not to turn off my notifications when I go to bed. But I will see you guys eventually. I don't know if it's gonna be this afternoon or not. I mean, just turn on the notifications and the streams come to you. We live in the future, honey. Use those future tools. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys later. Bye. And oh, there were 6 likes. Wow. Okay. See you guys later. And